What's good, YouTube? This is your boy Manny with the Back Row Redskins show. Just wanted to come on here and talk a little Bryce Love. Bryce Love has been released by the Washington football team. Now, we all understand, we all know what Bryce Love did when he was playing college ball. You know what I'm saying? He was the runner up in the Heisman Trophy. And I remember the year when we drafted him, we traded the pick that we received for Kirk Cousins, that comp pick, we traded back and we picked up Wes Martin and Bryce Love. Now, obviously, neither one of those moves have panned out. Bryce Love being released and then Wes Martin being very underwhelming. What's up, brother? What's good, man? What's good, man? Hey, I can't wait to have you on the show this Wednesday, man. It's going to be a blast. But yeah, man, back to Bryce Love, man. It didn't work out. And now we're kind of looking for replacements. We're kind of looking for what can we do. But before I look at replacements, I kind of want to go through what Bryce Love has done in college. And I'm about to pull it up right now. I want us to understand. I mean, of course, obviously, we all know who Bryce Love is, but I just kind of want to hash it out one last time. This is probably going to be the last time that I'm talking about Bryce Love. I told you guys that we are not a retirement home. Everybody was in the Bryce Love train. Everybody loved the guy. I mean, I was on the train. I wanted a guy to pan out. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like this, man. It didn't work out, and it was just time to move on. So in college, 2015, his freshman year, he played 14 games. He ran for 225 yards. When you're a freshman, you don't really get that much playing time, anyways. You know what I'm saying? So he was able to get some playing time. He had 475 scrimmage yards and three total touchdowns. Sophomore year, played 12 games. He did a little bit better. 783 yards rushing. You know what I'm saying? He had 866 yards from scrimmage and four touchdowns. Now, 2017 was the big year. 2017 was the year, like, you know what I'm saying? This guy is legit. That year, he ran for 2,118 yards. 2,118 yards. He had 19 rushing touchdowns. He did catch some passes here and there. So total of 2151 scrimmage yards and 19 touchdowns. The guy was legit. You know what I'm saying? He was a legit Heisman Trophy, a winner or a candidate or runner up, however you want to call it. He was legit. He was good. Now 2018, he had that injury. You know what I'm saying? He had that injury. Mind you, he should have came out after the 2017 season. That's what he should have done. But you know what I'm saying? I don't know why he came back. He came back, and you know that injury happened. He had 739 yards that year, 838 from scrimmage, six touchdowns. So you know what I'm saying? You see him in the draft, you see him in the fourth round, and it looked like a steal. It looked like Bryce Love was going to be able to recover from that injury and come in and be a huge impact for the football team. Granted, at the time we had Darius Geis coming off an injury. So, now you pick up Bryce Love. We had Adrian Peterson. We just had a whole bunch of things going on. And everybody's always saying, like, why get a running back? Look, I'm the kind of, if I was a GM, I'm drafting a running back every year or every other year. Yeah, man. Hey, yeah, I just said, man, that injury, yeah, cost him his career. Yeah, that injury was bad. And injuries can happen whether it's in the college ranks or even in the pros. So people say, well, why didn't he come out? He could have came out and this could have happened in the pros. Injuries are just injuries. Even in the NBA right now, injuries are happening, ruining people's careers and ruining teams' chances of a championship. Same thing in the NFL. This past year was brutal in terms of injuries. You've had guys retire because of injuries, like a Julian Edelman. You know what I'm saying? It happens. It happens. But I say all this to say that, at the time we thought it was going to work, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, people don't really understand why teams continue to get running backs. You just have to, because running backs have a short lifespan. They're the toughest position in terms of they take a lot of hits and they don't last long. They don't last long. So you have to continue to get running backs and continue to get running backs and continue to get running backs. So this year's draft, there's tons of potential. There's tons of things that we can do. Now, my very good friend Adam Aniba with the Burgundy and Gold Report, He pulled up and he had an awesome article today. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share that article with you guys on potential um, replacements. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to replace Bryce Love this year or in a draft or undrafted, but we're going to replace him. I've been saying we needed an RB2. We need a guy who's powerful that can fit the system. We need a guy that's different from McKissick and that's different from the other guy as well, um, Antonio Gibson. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen. We're just going to go ahead and just dive into this article a little bit. And then I'm kind of share some highlights with you guys as well. Share screen. Yeah, Adam Aniba, man, he's a beast, man. You guys need to follow him if you're not following him right now. So here is the guy that he put up today on this article. Ramondre Stevenson from Oklahoma. I don't know too much about him. I'm not the biggest draft guy, but hey, I am the biggest guy when it comes to learning. When it comes to learning, I want to learn as much as possible. So he posted this article 3 hours and 3 minutes ago. So you definitely want to check it out. So he was saying Washington waited until round 3 of the 2020 draft to pick up Antonio Gibson. And at the time when we drafted Gibson, everybody was saying, well, we already have Bryce Love. We already have Darius Geis. But we understood the injury ramifications surrounding those two guys. You know what I'm saying? So this time around, here we are. We have a guy, in terms of Ramondre Stevenson that we can possibly get. And Adam gave this guy a 3rd to 4th round grade. He is 5 feet 11. He's 227 pounds. That's a big boy right there. He can run some people over. Wingspan 75 inches, arm length 30 inches, hand size 9 inches. All great measurables. Now, we all understand, there's some pretty good running back prospects coming out this year in terms of like the Travis Etienne's and the Najee Harris, Javonte Williams, and Michael Carter from North Carolina. Chuba Hubbard. I don't understand why Chuba Hubbard is falling in the mock drafts. Somebody help me understand. If you're watching the live, go ahead and just drop your comment and your thoughts about Chuba Hubbard. If you're watching a replay, be sure to drop your comments. Like, teach me. Like I said, I'm all about learning. I don't know why Chuba Hubbard is just dropping like in these mock drafts. And I don't really know where he's going to go. I'm thinking my guess is 3rd round, but some are saying 4th, 5th round. And I'm like, that just doesn't make any sense. But back to Stevenson, man. I'm going to pull up some of his highlights, but I just kind of want to read a little bit more about this guy. Let me see. Tail of the tape. He says he's a shifty with a little wasted movement, above range receiver with soft hands. So, yeah, although he can receive the ball, Turner preaches versatility, right, as well as Ron. So, yes, it's good that he can catch the ball, but what I like is his size. And I'm going to roll the tape in a minute so you guys can kind of see what kind of player this guy is. Says, although he won't outrun many in the open field, his elite understanding of cutback angles will lead to big runs on the next level. That's all we need. We already have a home run hitter in Antonio Gibson. We don't need another. It'll be great to have another, but you kind of want to get another running back that's solid, that can run through the middle and use some of his power and agility to do some things. You don't have to be the fastest guy to play running back. It says ideal zone runner, but his quickness and decisiveness to be utilized in the multitude of schemes. Okay, quicker than fast. Like I said, hey, I'll take quick over fast. That means that he's thinking, he's trying to, what I'm saying, make moves and use his mind. You know what I'm saying? You rather have a running back that uses their mind more so than their physical ability or just being fast. You want a running back that understands the game. He sounds just like that. So it's difficult to bring down at initial contact. I love that. I love that. This is the kind of running back that I've been looking for. You know what I'm saying? He says, although he's a bit of an upright runner, he can get into small and tight spaces. So far, so good. So far, so good. I got some comments. It says, because he's a terrible person. Okay. Trevor Herbert is a terrible person. Okay. It says, the way our run game is set up, we need a thumper for short yardage. Yes, we definitely need a thumper for short yardage, but at the same time, you still want a guy that is a threat to receive the ball, because when that thumper comes in, you know that it's just going to be a run play, and if, Scott Turner and Rivera is fine with that, then hey, I'm cool with that. Next comment, it says the reason is he was driving Says the reason he is driving is because he's a terrible person. Okay, all right, dropping. Okay, okay, okay. So all right, so character issues for Chuba Hubbard. Okay, it makes a lot of sense now. I appreciate that, man. Like I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I didn't really follow him in college, but I knew that he was a really good running back, especially 2 years ago. I heard more about him 2 years ago than I did last year. So I appreciate that comment for real, for real. All right, man. So back to this. So here's what Adam says that is a fit for Washington with this Ramondre Stevens guy. He says with Washington and Rivera using four signal callers in 2020, an investment in the running game seems imminent. Gibson will likely get more opportunities in the passing game with a bigger role on offense. Um, Look, JD McKissick did not wow me last year as a pure running back. He did not wow me as a running back. But in terms of the passing game, that's where JD McKissick is great. But yeah, you guys go ahead and read this article on the burgundy and gold report.com. Like I said, Adam is the best when it comes to his prospect cards and what he does for the fan base in terms of the draft. He mentions Lamar Miller here, but I don't think that Lamar Miller is going to make the team. I honestly see the team drafting a running back in the third to fourth round range. So here goes the highlights. Hey, yeah, the thumper you've been asking for. You see it, he can go through that middle and hit them holes. So I'm definitely excited about that. But I want to see him in the passing game. Let me see what he has in the passing game. Uh-oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. Mm. What y'all think about this guy? Y'all like him? Talk to me. Oh, he's 245? Oh, if he's 245, I'm sold. I'm sold, man. I'm liking what I see, to be honest. Even if we don't get this guy, I want a guy like this guy. I just had to share this guy with y'all. I'm like I said, y'all probably know about more about college than I do, but when I seen when I seen these highlights, I'm like, man, ooh, ooh, one hand. I think it's him, bro. Look at that. Look at that. Just look at it. It's all effort from what I'm seeing. Okay, on this play, it was the offensive line on this particular play. I'm not even gonna lie. Been on him for 6 weeks. Tackle breaking beast, always falling forward. I love it. I just hope he's not another Samaje Perine, to be honest. Because remember, Samaje Perine did come from Oklahoma, right? And he was supposed to be the next best thing, but definitely looks way better than Samaje Perine, in my opinion. I'm gonna be right back. Somebody's knocking. I keep watching these highlights. All right. Yeah, I said grown man strength. Most definitely. Hey, woo, woo, the boy run hard. Boy run hard. I love it. Mm. Hey, this dude's the real deal, man. I don't think he makes it to the fourth round, to be honest, man. He is not gonna make it to the fourth round. Yeah, but don't be surprised if the football team drafts a running back with that first third rounder. Golly. And you know what? This is how gems are found, man. Gems are found in the third, fourth round. Like, look at Antonio Gibson. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, sometimes you have all these top tier guys, but then you have guys like this that nobody's really talking about going in the third, fourth round, and they just come in and just explode. So if we get this guy, we need to commit to the run, ground and pound with our pass game. Will work. He needs 18 carries though. Yeah, look, I'm okay with us running the ball. I'm okay with us running and pounding the ball. That's gonna help the defense. You know what I'm saying? Because it's gonna help you to sustain drives. So yeah, 18 carries. Yeah, most definitely. I mean, I would love to have a power running game. To be honest, especially with Fitzpatrick as the quarterback. Yeah, we are definitely talking running backs. Come podcast come Wednesday. So be sure to join us Wednesday night at 9:30 Central, 10:30 Eastern time. I mean, even if he's not getting 18 carries, I'm still look 12 carries to him, 14 carries to Gibson, or 15. I'm okay with that. Or 10 to him, 16 to Gibson. I'm okay with that. 30 carries a game between all of our running backs. Yeah, we need to have a balanced attack. Pass the ball 30 times, run the ball 30 times. Mm, mm. Hey, that was awesome. Man, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, man. Dude is legit. Dude's legit. So yeah, man, guys. Yeah, we do have two third rounds. Yes, we have. I don't know the exact pick numbers, but yeah, we have two. One is like in the middle, and then one is at the end. So yeah, man. I am excited for this draft. Definitely, running back has become a priority now, and it seems like there's no need going to get a free agent running back. I'm saying so with Bryce Love being cut now, it's just pretty much letting us know. Yes, you said Gainwell. Yes, Gainwell is another running back. Yes, 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 yes. We're going to be talking Gainwell come Wednesday. The guy is magnificent. He's magnificent, man. I'm a big fan of Gainwell, and I will not be messed up with it if we were to draft him in the third round with our first third round pick to go with Gibson. I'm okay with that prospect as well. But yeah, man. Hey, what up, bro? What up? What up? What up? Thanks for joining the stream, Anonymous Taylor. But yeah, man, hey, I'm excited for the draft. I'm excited for Washington football, for the potential of what we can do. Yes, y'all said balance attack. This balance attack is key. We need to run the ball as much as we throw the ball. So yeah, hey, had them notes ready, man, because I'm going to be leaning on you. I'm going to be leaning on you. I would love to get your input on several topics. I'm going to be sending you the topics very, very shortly on what we're talking about. I got to add the Bryce Love ordeal into the topics. We might be able to get to all the topics. We might not, but at least you'll have something to work with. But hey, guys, once again, Back Row Redskins show. This is just a quick little live stream. Uh oh. Taylor trying to keep me on here. He says, which picks are we giving up for Trey? Look, if Trey Lance falls, if Trey Lance falls, man, and if the football team want to get this guy, they're probably going to have to trade this year's first, of course. That's the driving force. 19, as well as pick 51. Then maybe a first and second next year. It's going to take at least two firsts. It's going to take at least two firsts to get this guy. I'm not a big trade up guy, especially not for Trey Lance, but I mean, it just is what it is. It could happen. It might happen. Might not happen. I don't know. But Anonymous Taylor, you're you know exactly what you're doing. All right, let me read this comment. Gainwell Stevenson replaced Miller and comment of the day. Gainwell and Stevenson replaced Lamar Miller and Peyton Barber. I'm all in. I'm all for it. I'm all for it. We definitely need replacements. We need two backs. We need two backs. I'm all for it. I'm gonna say, let's pull the trigger. That's cheap. Stop that. Stop it. Stop it. I don't see us trading for Trey Lance. It's gonna be expensive. Two firsts, 2 seconds, and possibly a third. Nah, it's not cheap. It's not cheap at all. And then Trey Lance is a guy that got to sit out a year. Although you do have Fitzpatrick, but we'll see what the coaching staff wants. If they want Trey Lance, then hey, go trade. We'll see. Ron Rivera isn't a big trade-up guy. So yeah, perfect. Perfect. I'm all in on him not being a big trade-up guy because you give up a lot of assets to trade up, and then if it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But at the same time, I think that if Micah Parsons falls to, let's say, 13, 14, we're at 19, I can see a potential trade up and giving up a third just to get a Micah Parsons. That's the only other non-quarterback, obviously Pitts. But Pitts, I mean, that'll be too expensive. Pitts is going in the top 7 picks. That'll be too expensive to trade up for. But those are the only two guys that I would consider trading up for is a Kyle Pitts and a Micah Parsons. That's just me. But yeah, anybody else got any other questions, any other comments before I get off the stream? So let me know. All right, so guys, subscribe to the channel, share the channel. I appreciate the love. I appreciate everybody who comes on regularly and supports the channel. Appreciate you guys. Podcast, you can find me on Apple, Spotify, just about anywhere. Back Row Redskins Show. Yeah, bro. See you Wednesday. We got a live show Wednesday at 9:30, 10:30 Eastern Central Time. Check us out, man. It's gonna be a great show. I got 5 guests coming. It's gonna be off the chain. We're gonna talk all thing Washington football. It's gonna be a great show. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.